Hello everyone, welcome back to another great episode of Raihana'S Cuisines. Today we're going to be doing a kebab that has been most requested because so many of the new cooks are really worried to work with raw beef, that if it's going to get cooked or not. So they wanted kebabs that was going to be a foolproof recipe, that this kebab is completely cooked. So this is where I'll show you how to basically cook your kebab mixture and then form them into looking like kebabs like this. So then we're gonna dip them in some bread crumbs and then eggs, and then we're gonna fry them. These are really delicious, and you can go ahead and bake these if you like, but I did the fried version this time. So if you want to know how to do this, let's go ahead and discuss all the ingredients. So for these kebabs, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start sauteing this until it is just about brown, just a little light brown, and then we're gonna start throwing all our seasonings in there. So while we are talking about the seasonings, we'll just let this kind of cook up a little bit. So I have here about 3 pounds of ground beef here, and it's completely fat-free. So now for the seasonings, we're going to be doing a tablespoon of garam masala, a teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt, you can use regular salt, 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, and a tablespoon of lemon pepper. We are also going to be adding about a tablespoon and a half of my favorite chili garlic sauce here. I'm going to do a tablespoon and a half of my fresh ginger and garlic. And then here I have 1 egg we're going to be using. We're going to be using 2 bread pieces that are toasted really nicely with the ends taken off. And then the cilantro is going to go in the end, which is roughly chopped up, and I would say about 3 to 4 tablespoons. Now, you can have as much cilantro in there. That's what's really going to give this kebabs a really nice, good taste. So let me go ahead and get this to where we want it at the brown mixture, then I'll show you our next step. You can see here that it's nicely browned, and you can see that there's a lot of water on the side here. See that? So we want to basically put that in our colander here. We'll put the mixture in here. We want all the water to come out, and then we're gonna proceed with how I'm gonna put all my spices. Adding about a teaspoon, not more. I just want my spices to kind of fry up a little bit before I put the spices in. You can see there, what I've done here is our spices really mixed up with the oil and the ginger and the garlic, and this already smells amazing. We don't want to cook it anymore, because remember, this is just our pre-mixture, because now it's going to be how if you wanted to bake it or fry it or do whatever with it. So now we're going to put this in a big bowl and start adding all the other ingredients. So now our ground beef has cooled down completely. So I'm just going to mix it really well. And then we're going to add our egg in there and our breadcrumbs. And then we're going to see if we can make them in the kebab shape. If not, then we'll add 1 more egg in there, okay? So you just want to mix it really well. And I'm thinking that we should be able to. So I decided to use the food processor because I'm really having a hard time with my hands. My hands are hurting. So I thought I'll just run it in the food processor just so that it mixes really well. Now, one thing is that you don't want to fill up your food processor because you don't want to over grind it. You just want to give it just about 3 or 4 pulses, and it's going to be ready to go. All right, so basically this is what the mixture is going to look like. I did these. So you see how it's come along? And now you can just go like this, and then you can make your kebabs just like that. And then you can either throw it in the fryer or you could just do it in the oven. I started rolling them And I want to show you here the best way to do it. Again, also a couple of different hacks. If you feel like your kebabs are breaking, add more egg in there, or also then do some breadcrumbs if you would like. Now, when you get it like this, put your two fingers in there and keep on squeezing it. That way, you're gonna get a nice kebab out of this. See that? And then all you have to do is just fry it. Basically, what I'm doing here is I've just taken my kebabs and I'm dipping them in breadcrumbs. And these are gonna get cooked really quickly. Now remember, their inside is already cooked, so you really don't need to fry this too much. And then dip it in egg, and I've just whisked my egg up, and I've added a little bit of salt to season the egg. And we are done with the frying. So I just want to show you they're gonna cook up really quickly. So once they get done, you just want to have a paper towel lined, a plate lined with paper towel, and just take them out so that they can take, basically soak up the extra oil. Kebabs are completely done and they taste amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one and cut into that, and look at that. Look, so now all you out there who are really scared of making the kebabs, they are completely cooked and they taste super amazing. And I have cheated on this one because I really wanted to taste it. But dipping them in that tamarind chutney or my red chutney, it's amazing. So make sure you guys give this a try. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Help me reach my 100,000 subscribers. There's a button, a bell over there. Click on the bell so that you get notifications every time I post a new video. For all those that have subscribed, thank you so very much, because I wouldn't be where I am today without you guys. A big shout out to Sakina for recording and helping me get these videos up and out for you guys. So I'm available if you want any questions, any comments. Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, and I don't know how many of them are there. So thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Raihana'S Cuisines. Hope you can see me here next time. Hope I can see you here next time with another great video. See you then, friends.